everybody, it's Tabata time again today. So thank you so much for joining me, and we are going to be focusing a lot on our obliques and actually the whole core with the 3 different Tabata cycles that we're going to be doing. So if it's your first time to be joining me, thanks again for coming on board. We're going to be doing a 3 Tabata cycle session today. So a Tabata is simply working hard for 20 seconds and then resting for 10 seconds. And then we do that several times, 8 times to be exact, to make 4 minutes. Okay? So you'll have 3 cycles of 4 minutes, but we're gonna have different moves for each cycle. What you're gonna need today is your big water bottle, right? My handy 6-liter bottle is always with me. You might be using a 5-liter bottle. For those that find that too heavy, a 1.5 bottle is okay. You might want to have 2. Get creative with your weights. You can probably use a backpack filled up with books as long as it's safe to hold and carry and manage. If you happen to have your own little dumbbell or kettlebell, they will work as well with the moves we have. As always, please make sure you have your own towel to wipe down your sweat, because we will get sweaty, and a bottle of water for you to drink. Okay? So I'll be giving you options as we go along the way so that you can always feel successful when we're done with the workout. But we're gonna warm up first, all right? So make sure you have your 1.5 bottle handy or your light weights, and we're gonna use it to warm up too, all right? So let me get you guys set up with the music. Hope you enjoy the music today. And we're also gonna get your timer on set for our Tabatas later. Right, I got the music playing. Let's get rolling.
But you couldn't stop.
So you should be feeling these guys stretch as you bring your arms over and behind you. Check out the back side. Couple more. Last time. Now we're gonna add a side lunge. So we come to the left side and we lean away. We put feet together and do the same leg again. Our hips and our ankles to feel good so we can perform well. Last time. Alright. We're going to step to the right side. Same thing. Lunge. Lean over. Come on. That's it. Take your time. Breathe deeply. She's reminding you. Couple more.
Now I'm thinking it's time for me to move on. You know.
Alright, now from here, guys, stop. We're going to go into a transverse lunge to the back corner. So left leg, step back. We bring both arms behind.
But you couldn't stop.
Come in, twist the other way. Left leg again. Take your time. Now your front foot stays glued to the ground. Great way again to get your knees, your ankles, and hips feeling ready. Last one. All right. Right leg, back corner. take your time, especially if your weight's a little big. Make sure you don't hit your face. Breathe through it. Open up. We're going to need your upper body to feel warm. Last one. Alright guys. And that's your warm up for the day. Now that I have your attention, we are going to move on to our 3 Tabata cycles. Right? I hope you're nice and warm. And listen up. When we use the weights, you have the choice to go with a big bottle of water or a heavy weight, or you can go lightweight, or guess what? You don't even need to use a weight as long as you go through the motion, okay? So, our first Tabata cycle is going to be having 2 moves, okay? The first move is what we call a traveling push-up or a lateral push-up, and then we're going to be moving to a double leg extension, yeah? So, have a quick look. Your push-ups are going to look like this. Now, if you can do your push-ups on your toes, please do so, okay? So you're going to start with your hands close to each other in the center. Then you're going to take it to your left side. 1 push-up. It comes back to center, switch over to the right. And that's why we call it a travel push-up. Now, option 1, guys, we try to do option 1 for as long as we can through the different sets. Option 2, guess what? You're going to be down on your knees. Now, it's the same thing. If you're on your knees, make sure your butt's not up this way. Drop it into a nice plank. Travel to the left. Travel to the right. The whole body goes down. All right? Option number 2. Now, option number 3, guys, whether you're on your knees or your toes, just stay with a regular push-up. All right? So, when we say regular push-up, you're not going to be traveling, but you take your time to master your form, okay? So, for 20 seconds, that's one of your moves. Okay, now, move number 2. You can use your weights here, and you choose where you're in control. Okay, I'm gonna use the big guy over here. You're gonna lie down on your back. Check this out. Once you lie down, your knees are gonna come on top of your hips, in what we call a tabletop, and you have your weights over you this way. Option number 1 is both legs and arms go along without touching the floor and comes back in. This is option number 1. Option number 2, keep the weight stacked and just move your legs, right? It doesn't need to be low, but it needs to feel long. Option 3, you can have that weight and then just extend one leg at a time. All right? So, from 2 legs extending with the arms, to arms not moving, just both legs, or a single leg option, you're going to be successful through all the different sets we're going to be doing, okay? So, set your weight nearby, get ready with your travel push-ups, and then timer is going to be set. So I hope you're all set, guys. I'm excited. Okay, let's get your music back on. Okay. Timer. As always, we have your 15-second countdown to set T. My timer's going to be here. Hands wide when we do the push-up, but we start narrow. Yeah? On your marks.
3, 2, 1.
Go. So choose option 1 if you can on your toes. And make sure you're not doing any chicken head. Keep your body in one straight line. Put speed if you're in control.
3, 2, 1.
Done. Well done, guys. Now, you're going to set yourself to lie down. Careful with holding your weight.
3,
Legs up,
2,
arms up.
1.
Go. Exhale as you bring it away. Inhale. Now, add a little bit of speed once you're in control. Keep your back pressing down on the floor. Shoulders away from your ears.
3, 2, 1.
All right, coming up, guys. 1 down, 3 to go. So, option 1, let's do it. don't kiss the floor. Whichever option you choose, give me a good plank.
3, 2, 1.
Whoop. Reset to get on the backside. Get that bottle up. Now remember your option. Arms don't move, just like this. Or if you need to, you're with the single leg option. Now guys, pull that belly in and brace your ribs in too. Are we feeling this? Done. 2 rounds to go. Now we're feeling that work. So, shake out your wrists. Reset. Go. If you could talk to me, what would you be saying? Come on, boys and girls. You got this. 7 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! Now, get yourselves to reset. Relax your shoulders. Draw that belly button in.
2, 1.
Let's go. Long arms, long legs, belly buttons in. You have 10 seconds. Make every repetition count. You got this. Oh. All right. Let's beast through the last set. It's that fast. So get yourselves in. Go. Wherever you are, guys, beast it. You have 12 seconds. You and me. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! This is it. Give it your best. So, reset, breathe,
2, 1.
go. Can you draw that belly in? Can you feel your abs pulling in your arms and legs? That's it, guys. It doesn't need to be low. Keep it long. 3 seconds.
1.
Oh, coming up. Tabata cycle 1.
3,
Done.
1.
Good job, everybody. So, the question is, how did you do? It's just enough to bring sweat to the body. It's just enough to wake up that upper body and the core. Well done. Take a little bit of water because we're going to be moving a lot for the second Tabata cycle. Well done, guys. Virtual high five. Okay, so the next workout, guys, you're going to be needing your big bottle of water for this. Oop, flashlight on. Okay, now, if you're using a backpack that's got books inside, make sure you don't hold the top loop, right? You want to hold the whole bag so that you're in control as we're moving it, okay? If you're using this big bottle, again, just be careful of where your hands are, all right? So, we're only doing one move for this Tabata cycle, but we're going to have a right side and a left side. So watch closely, okay? You will have one hand on the bottom of your weight and the other hand on the side of the weight just to support. So we're not actually gripping it, we're just supporting it. So the bottom hand is pretty much the one doing all the work, okay? So, if your right hand is supporting the bottom, the right leg steps back into a lunge, you swing it to your side, chest is up, and then you lunge forward, and it's like you're throwing the water behind you. Lunge back, lunge forward. Now let me show you from the side. You lunge back, you lunge forward. Lunge back, the whole time that body is upright. Okay? So you have 20 seconds to be beasting it for one side before we switch over to the other side. Now, that was option 1. Option 2, have a quick look. Option 2, you lunge back, and then you just come up. You lunge back and come up. All right? So, option 1, lunge back and forth. Option 2, you just lunge back. Now, option 3, have your feet a little bit wider. If lunges don't agree with you today, you're gonna go squat and bring it over. Squat and bring it over. All right? So, decide what is gonna be your best move for today. Either way, we're gonna be working our obliques, our shoulders, our back, and our legs. All right? So, brace yourself, set those weights ready, because the music is coming back on. Now, I just want to make sure you're all ready to go. We got 16 people on board right now. Great job, everyone. Here comes your music. Okay. Here comes your 15-second countdown. Can we all start with our right side? Right hand under, left hand by the side. So which leg steps back? Right side. 3 seconds.
2, 1.
Go. Step forward. So guide that weight. Throw it behind you. Keep your upper body upright. Swing that water behind you. Okay, done. Shake it, reset. Left hand comes under. Right hand. Left like that. Let's go. Now, you should be feeling that water move inside. Swing it behind you. 6 seconds. How are your legs? Woohoo! We are moving. Right arm, right leg. Let's go. Now guys, speed is good, but check your form. Are your chests still facing me? Are you still bending both knees?
3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! You got your left side in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Now guys, remember your option? Second option, you only lunge back. Third option, you're just squatting. Where are you for 5 seconds?
3, 2, 1.
All right. Now the good news is, 2 more rounds. 2 for your right, 2 for your left. We got this.
3, 2, 1.
Choose your option. Choose your poison. And beast through it. You got this. Show me good lunges. Show me good swings. 3 seconds.
2, 1.
Woohoo! You have left side. Let me show you side profile. 3 seconds.
2, 1.
Go! Now guys, can you feel your legs, your arms, your core?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we have one more round. Are you still with me? In 5 seconds, you're right.
2, 1.
Go. Yes, you can. Chest up. Quality. Come on. You got this. 6 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, well done. Last time, I promise. Pick it up. Left arm,
2,
left leg. Go. Can you beast it to the end. You're halfway there. 9 seconds. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh! Set the weight down. Shake it off. Shake it off. Reach up. Ah. Well done. Walk it out. Feel the love back into your legs. Well done, everybody. And when you're ready, have a little drink. Woo-hoo! How did you do? My legs are fried, my breathing is up, and my sweat is running like crazy. So, if you're the same, towel down to keep your floor safe, and then have a tad bit of water, not too much. It's just gonna help you feel better. Okay, not bad for 2 cycles, hey? We got one more Tabata cycle coming up. Last 4 minutes together, guys, before we stretch. In this Tabata cycle, 2 moves again. Now let me just make sure I don't give you the wrong ones. 2 movements. It will involve your whole body for the first one, and then the second one focuses on our back muscles, yeah? So, first move, it's gonna be a plank tuck, or a plank oblique tuck actually, right? So let me show you how that looks. Put away your water bottles, you don't need them. Okay, so set them out to the side, no longer needing. You're gonna come into a plank. Now, look here. From the plank, you will need to jump both legs to one side. Oh yeah. Jump back to a plank, and jump back, to the other side. Now, what you want to try to do is keep your hips low, which means we don't want those hips bouncing up this way. Keep them low, maintain a good plank. Option 1. Oh, what is option 2? Option 2, guys, is to get you used to that hip motion. So you step one leg and one leg. Yeah? Like a Spider-Man lunge. That is option 2. So option 1, you jump both legs, back to plank, both legs, back to plank. Option 2, one leg at a time. Rika, I need option 3. Coming. We are gonna go back to doing our animal squats. Why? So we teach again the hips and the shoulder region to move, okay? So check this out. An animal squat looks like this, but you're gonna do the animal squat twist version, which means the knees drive to one side, okay? Choose the option that you are strong with at the start, and then filter down to the other options as you make it to the 4-minute mark. Okay, move number 2. No need for weights as well. You're gonna lie down on your belly. Check this out. Oh, it feels good to lie down. Now, you're gonna reach both hands out. Lift up like Superman. Bring your elbows into your sides. Reach out and drop down. Up, pull, out, down. Now, you don't want to be looking forward because that's going to hurt your neck. So keep your chin tucked in the whole time as you do the move. Option number 1. Option number 2, you're going to have legs down, but just the upper body moving. Option number 3, you get to rest your head down here and you focus on lifting the legs up. But mind you guys, we are lifting from the hips, squeeze those glutes, and drop. Our knees do not bend. Yeah? Now, for comfort's sake, it's good to have a towel or a pillow, especially if you feel a little sensitive around the hip area. Okay? So, 20 seconds, we are going to be moving oblique plank tucks and Supermans. Are we ready? I think we are. That's been enough rest. So, I'm going to set the music on. Then wipe out my sweat to start. and then we're gonna go. I hope you're all set. Music comes back on. And timer set. Once it starts, there's no going back. 15-second countdown. Remember, oblique tuck. We start with option 1 together. 6 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Don't worry about speed for now. Keep your hips down. Bring both feet to one side. Shoulders over your hands.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, well done. Come down onto your belly, yeah? So, once you're here, hands in front.
2, 1.
Chin in, go. Keep looking at the floor. Legs long. Squeeze your butt cheeks.
3, 2, 1.
Done. Coming up. Did you make it? Round 2. Choose your option.
3,
3 seconds.
2, 1.
Go. Reset in a plank all the time. Are your arms feeling your weight? Option. Step through. 3 seconds.
1.
We're gonna get down. Backside. In 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Ready? Squeeze those butts. Draw your elbows in. Now remember the option, legs only. Option, arms only.
3, 2, 1.
Good job, everybody. Coming up, we have just 2 more rounds. In 3 seconds.
2, 1.
Go. Now, if your whole body is shaking, welcome to the club. Pull that belly in. Extend your legs behind. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, they're burning. Down onto your belly. Let's clean the floor. Are you ready? 3 seconds.
2, 1.
Focus on a long body. If your arms are tired like mine, rest your legs. Pull your bellies in, reach to your toes. If you're moving your hands, reach to your fingers. Woohoo! This is it. One more.
3, 2,
You got this. Go. Every repetition counts with your hips low. Come on. 10 seconds. Team, you got this. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! This is it. On your belly. Lift up high. In 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Draw your elbows to your side. Get your back and shoulders working.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, everybody, sit back into a child's pose. Come right here.
2, 1.
Awesome job, everybody. Woo! Okay. Roll your shoulders, and then take your time to stand up or crawl to your water bottle. We're gonna get a virtual high five. Good job, everybody. How are you? If you look like this, if you're dripping with sweat, if you feel your heart rate's gone up or you're catching your breath, guys, welcome to Tabata. Well done. You survived all 3. Now, you're gonna wonder, I didn't die, but my muscles were burning. That's exactly what this Tabata was all about, getting your muscles to feel the work. Sometimes the other Tabata sessions we do is more cardio based, so you're gonna be really feeling that heart rate shoot up. And this one, it didn't shoot up as much, but the breath was heavy and the muscles even heavier. So, well done everybody. Let's get you guys stretched out, recovering so that you can join me again for the next session, all right? Not today. So, find some space. Oh, if you haven't had your water, take it now, and we're gonna get you guys stretching. We're down the home stretch, everybody. Well done. Wipe it off. Good job, everybody. Take your water. All right, boys and girls, let's get you stretching out. We're gonna start off lying down on our backs already. Just have your legs long, arms long. Rika, why didn't we do this earlier? Create that space. Reach for your hands and your legs. Feels nice? Take one knee to your chest. Pull it close. That feels great. So hamstring stretch and a little bit of the glutes. Switch over. That feels amazing. All right, boys and girls, you're gonna take both knees to your chest. You're gonna pull it in. Inhale and exhale. Now set your heels close to your hips. We're gonna stretch it out by just gently lifting your hips. Push your heels into the ground, hands to the floor. So what we want to stretch are your hip flexors that work a lot with what we just did. All right, well done. Feels nice? Now both knees come in. You're gonna take those knees towards me. Arms are spread out. Chest flat, or shoulders flat I should say. Chest open. Inhale and exhale, look away from your legs. Okay, check this out. Top leg, extend, hold down onto it. So we really get that lower back stretch as well. All right, coming back in, take your time. Switch over to the other side. Breathe and give your body time to settle down into the stretch. Look away. Now, top leg, if it feels good, extend it and breathe into it. Awesome, guys. Bend both knees, coming back in. Now, set one leg down, your right leg. Bring it up to the ceiling. Toes to nose, gentle pull. All right, bend that knee, switch. Simple hamstring stretch. And then we're gonna get to a more specific stretch. Bend both knees. You're gonna take those knees to the outside of your body. Hands inside by the feet. Push the heels to the ceiling, drop the hips into the ground, and push so that you get that stretch in your inner thigh area and your hamstrings too. Relax your shoulders. Now rock from side to side. Amazing job, guys. And then slowly release, knees together. You're gonna come on up. Face me. Cross those legs, everybody. How are you? Hands behind you, press it down into the ground to open up for your shoulders and your chest. Look up if it feels good. All right, check this out. Hands Arms up, back, and down. You're gonna take your left arm over, draw that elbow in towards you, and just lean towards your right side. Look to your armpit. Coming back in, switch sides. Lean to the left, look at your armpit or smell it. Coming back in. Last stretch, guys, you're gonna twist it out. So left arm across, right arm behind, turn your chest. Coming back in, switch into our final stretch, boys and girls. Coming back in. And that's us, guys. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I hope you got your whole body working out with those 3 Tabata cycles. So, catch me again for my next workout. Oh, music comes down. So, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will catch you guys again. We have moved the times earlier, so watch out, and we're going to be posting about it. So stay safe, flatten the curve. I know everyone's getting restless at home, but find creative ways to keep moving, keep learning, and just have fun, right? So take care, everybody. See ya. And by the way, check out my YouTube channel for the previous Tabata workouts we've had, plus more. If you're looking for mobility routines and for things and tips about fitness, subscribe to the channel, Train with Ricks, and I'll catch you there. Bye, guys.